scrolling, regardless of their status, education, ethnicity, gender, that they want to be treated equal and with equity. How have you seen that happen in, homeless prevention with case managers working through so many different, cases and things of that nature?
Man, that's a really good question. I think I'll start here. I'll say that for me, equity is compassion, right? You actually just got me thinking about a random story. I'll just tell you
Mhm.
real quick. Fundraising. You do a whole bunch of research and you find someone that has the capacity, might have some linkage to an organization, might have some interest in a certain cause. And we had found this, you know, billionaire at a tech company. And I remember, we Bombas is a sock company and they donate socks.
Mhm.
And part of the tactic was like, what if we actually send one of these pairs of socks to this group of billionaires and centimillionaires, and we just say, hey, give this pair of socks to the next person you see on the street. And for me, there's been times socks is again one of the most coveted items when someone doesn't have anything. You don't know how much you like socks until you don't have any socks, right?
Mm, mhm.
And we sent this pair of socks to someone, and all we wanted was just to give someone who has an immense amount of wealth the opportunity to engage with someone who experiences homelessness and have a positive interaction. And not just a positive interaction, but an interaction that gets to the core of human connection.
Mhm.
And if you could just in your space as a billionaire just engage with this person over a positive thing like socks that's so small, trivial, something we don't even think twice about, what
Mhm.
can happen? And I'll tell you this, a few weeks later, we get a $100,000 check from him.
Wow.
And he from that point on, he gave us $20,000 a month, 240,000 a year.
Mm.
And even though I never spoke to him, I have a really good hunch it's because we sent him that pair of socks, right?
Mhm. Mhm.
So that's the idea is really when we're talking about equity, we're talking about empathy.
Mhm.
And one of the core components of empathy is and or equity is understanding, right? So we utilize that understanding when we're talking about homelessness prevention as a whole.
Stop scrolling.